All right. Let's do this thing, man. I'm excited. We got 4 battles. I know one of them's outstanding. But let's get to this first one first. These are 2 men from second-generation households. That means they're the first guys to be legal in this country. Their families, not so much. Their names, still illegal. Let's meet them. This guy coming to the stage, he's the white one, Ilya, LASKIN. Oh, man. And his opponent, complete polar opposite. Make it loud for Michael Agunbiade! Oh my God. All right. This is Michael. This is Ilya. Say hi, everybody. Now, Michael, where you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
Make it loud. Okay. They didn't want to. That was crazy. Yeah, you felt that.
They think I'm going to rob them later, so I think everybody's a little nervous.
I was. I definitely was when you came behind me. Yeah. Ilya, where you from?
Jersey.
Ooh, shit. Okay. The Bronx.
How does that divide the room?
The Bronx
crazy.
is bad enough, but Jersey.
It's just a different part of the same close area.
I'd never seen
it's
anybody.
It's like equidistant.
Okay. All right. I didn't want to have like a geographical war. I mean, normally a Jersey guy would just whack me after the show, but you had to get all fucking autistic on me. All right. It's 1 round. It's 3 jokes. Why are you guys doing this to each other, first of all? Why are you battling this cat? Why'd you say yes? What makes you think you can beat Michael?
I just wanted to reuse all my black jokes.
Recycling is positive on a Sunday. Michael, why are you battling this cat?
You know what? I was going to say something very complimentary, but fuck this nigga now.
I love it when they call me that.
Ilya looks like I call him that, he starts crying.
All right, well, this is fun. This is the opening battle. This is the Bronx versus Jersey. That's right. That's where they take the sanitation, everybody. Let's have some fun. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
You got this?
Yeah.
Guys, Ilya, Michael, battle. Come on.
Thank you. All right.
This is as loud as it gets. Let's roll.
All right, take as much time getting off as you need. I know this looks like a frustrated English teacher trying to convince one of his students to find his inner voice, but it's actually, it's very exciting to be roasting Michael. Sorry, I didn't get your full name. Michael Onkeachi Oluwatomi Agunbiade, but you can call him Toby. His parents moved here from Africa to pursue their dream of not living in Africa. And I tried Googling his name and I accidentally donated to the Red Cross.
Ilya is 38, but his haircut is 76. He looks like he knows what weird bugs taste like. Ilya's actually Jewish, but they don't let him in the tunnels because he keeps on getting stuck.
Thank you, Michael Hakuna Matata.
Nigga, you look like Pumbaa.
I fucked up my flow. Honestly, it's great to be roasting the help. I don't usually get to... What? Actually, Michael got his start in show business when he was hired to attack Jussie Smollett. You guys remember that from 4 years ago?
Thank you, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Bitch. Ilya's Russian and Jewish, so if this comes to a fair vote, I'll lose. But between both their sides, like between Ukraine and Palestine, he's very used to taking space that doesn't belong to him. That's why that bald spot is trying to annex the rest of his head.
I didn't know we were going to go political. Thank you, Django Unemployed. Michael is actually celibate, even though he looks like he calls women females. But he takes it pretty seriously, which is tough as a black comic. He refuses to even hump the stool. Trust me, that joke is much better than you guys gave it.
If Ilya's here, who's quoting his crime statistics online? He looks like he belongs to a focus group that works on creating new slurs for minorities. Ilya told me he had OCD. I'm assuming OCD stands for objectively creepy disorder. He talks softly so people get closer to him. Like, I know his secrets.
You look like Omar from The Wire. You also look like everyone else from The Wire. No, you do. You look like a prison chef who hooks you up with extra mashed potatoes.
Y'all remember Toy Story 2? Don't he look like the nigga that took Woody and put him in a suitcase? Go check his car right now. That nigga he was on his way to the airport later. But Ilya, his family's actually from Chernobyl. They worked at a power plant. Which is really crazy because Ilya looks like he's never touched a plant in his life.
That was a hell of a stretch for a joke. Michael wears a do-rag to cover up a scar that he got when he flipped over a four-wheeler. Did you guys know you can be white trash and black at the same time? I just think it's refreshing to meet an African guy with a scar on his face that he didn't get from being a child soldier.
He's a bitch.
That's fair.
You said I'm white trash and black. He looks like white trash that wants to be black. So that's really amazing to me. Ilya's an immigration lawyer, which is really crazy because he looks like he needs an immigration lawyer.
I think that's 5 jokes.
It's been 5.
Keep going?
It has to be 5.
I might be right here.
All right. I was just seeing how far we could go so we can get you fired from that job, Ilya. My bad. Keep it going for these two, man. This was a fun battle. Michael Agunbiade from the Bronx. My man from North Jersey over there, Ilya. Now, let's meet your judges. You saw my man do stand-up over here a little bit earlier, a Comedy Cellar regular, Mr. Simeon Goodson.
What up, what up?
What up, what up?
Okay. Yeah, this is my first time judging. First of all, that shit was fun. I'm going to say this. Elliot? Is it Elliot?
Ilya.
Ilya.
Yeah.
All right. So you did a lot of black jokes, but I feel like you don't really hate black people. I'm not going to lie to you. So it didn't really hit the way... You know what I'm saying? Like, we could tell you're not a real racist, so it's not like you being creative, you're not being hateful.
I tried my best,
I feel
man.
like, again, I appreciate that in real life, but
Look,
at the
I try to hate. I just have too much love in my heart.
I fuck with it. I see that. You did right well. I don't know. I liked the white trash jump off. That was good. I like the child soldiers joint. But I think Michael got you with the Toy Story shit. I think that was, that was kind of the final nail because he was hitting you steadily.
That one crushed. I wish I saw that movie. I didn't get why
and he fucked you up when he called you Pumbaa. He got you with that one.
He did, but
so
I disagree with that one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry.
All right, I'm gonna give it to Michael on this one. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Michael, but only because you don't hate black people enough. Wow. If you was more racist, you could have got it.
I'll do better next time.
I like that. I feel like that's what like union chiefs of like police departments say. You was more racist. You'd have got him. That's why we got to let you go. All right. This does look like Homer who wrote the Iliad, Ilya, versus Helena Troy from the Odyssey. Let's talk to Jacob Williams from MTV.
Yeah, this was interesting. I know a lot of people are watching the soccer game today instead, and after this battle, I wish I was also. But no, it did remind me of a soccer game. I feel like both of you guys don't usually score in general, but you're like my two favorite types of school shooters. But this was very funny. You were both super funny. It was very close. I thought I liked his writing slightly more, so I'll give it to Ilya.
Whoa! Okay. This is crazy. I didn't think you were going to dress like this, Jacob, but this is funny because Ilya looks like...
Hey, the fucking battle's over. Come on.
No, I'm sorry.
This is the story. We get it. I look like this. Fucking moving on. Don't try to come up for the fact that you've been in the judges before.
Ilya looks like Louis C.K. trying to play Jacob Williams.
I'll take. Right? That's more of a compliment, though.
Come on, Nick. I'm trying to get some more babies. That's.
I thought it was more like a Russian doll situation.
It's the fucking battle's over. Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that.
Do you want me to be more racist? I'll start right now.
Right there.
Sorry, Dad. Fuck. You want me to get more racist? I'll kick you out of this country. Mike Recine.
Yeah, Ilya did kind of lean heavily into the black stuff.
He's black.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but there's other stuff.
There's nothing.
No?
I talked to the guy. There's nothing else. He has one major quality. It's black.
So I really...
He's also 6'1".
Right.
He's black. I get it. That's what I said. He also has a big dick. He's black. These are all the same thing.
Did you do the research on this?
Does he have a big dick?
You did the research on this.
No, he lives upstate. I don't think so.
I live in the Bronx, so I do. But Mike Recine, please.
I didn't know that was a stereotype that niggas from the Bronx had little dicks. That's a new one for me.
So I wanted to vote for Michael from the beginning. I was like Michael, but then I did think overall Ilya's jokes were a little stronger. So I'm gonna reluctantly vote for this Jewish guy. I'm gonna vote for Ilya.
Wow. And Jacob voted for the Jewish guy too, I'm assuming. Yep. Wow. All right, yeah, this is definitely a biased battle. Guys, make it loud. Ilya Laskin! We're only kidding. Hug each other, you two. Make it loud for these two competitors. They're very good. Michael Agunbiade. That's Ilya Laskin. And you're an audience. Welcome to the show. Thanks for making it, brother. Show. My man. All right. Anyway, you guys ready for the next battle? All right. Are we sure? Good. Let's get to some ladies because we just had some dudes up here and you guys didn't seem to like that much. So maybe a cat fight might help. This lady is from here, went to NYU, Miss Divya Gunasekaran. Here she comes. Divya! Divya G! And her opponent in Chinatown, Miss Sarah Barnitt. Yes.
I think when you said I lived in Chinatown, they were expecting someone different.
No, they weren't. They know who lives there now. Anyway, yeah, this is Chinatown versus Southeast Asia Town. All right. Divya.
Yeah, that's what the country is called.
Yes.
Very good, Brian.
First of all, Divya, I'm American. I don't even know. I'm not even supposed to know that that's a part of Asia. We all just think that's its own country. All right. It is. Why are you guys doing this to each other? You guys have done this before.
No.
This is the first time?
Yeah.
Good job, Dan Wickes. I didn't know that. All right, so why are you guys doing this finally?
This is all just a trap from Dan Wickes to get us here.
Hands above the table, Dan. Hands above the table. I mean, I know the roast battle audience. I know they're probably pretty into girl on girl, so it had to be done. It had to be done. But I love her. She's the best. I'm so excited.
Yeah. No, this is everybody's porn search right here between you two. All flavors are in here. All smells are in here. All the good stuff is in here, you guys. Are we excited about this? Are we excited about this? Come on. Battle. All right, who wants to go first? That's Sarah. That's Divya. Let's roast.
All right. Thank you, guys. The winner of this battle gets to marry J.D. Vance. So stakes are pretty high. Sorry about all that rain yesterday. Divya saw a 40% off sign and whew. But I'm really happy to be here with my opponent, me if I got left in the air fryer too long.
All right, y'all give it up for Carrie from Sex and the City if the city were Toledo. Wait, can I share something real? Sarah actually tried to get with J.D. Vance 10 years ago. Yes. And then he decided he would rather fuck a couch and write about that instead.
I love when I get to see Divya around the city doing comedy, and every time I see her, she always tells me the same thing. She says, "Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts, how can I help you?" Divya is a Southeast Asian woman, which means she's really bad at driving her flying carpet.
Yeah, the reason Sarah's at Dunkin' Donuts a lot is because that's the only date men will pay for.
That's true.
All right. Fun fact, Sarah has HPV and herpes. Are people clapping? Did you bring your herpes support group to this show? Yeah, at her last checkup, her medical chart just said, ew. Sarah said she's dated a lot of gambling addicts. Yeah, Sarah, you've got HPV and herpes. Every time you sleep with Sarah, it's a gamble. The only thing you can safely bet on is the spread.
That was awesome. Oh, I'm a whore. Oh my God. Wait, you're Indian and you're making fun of me for a couple red dots? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We do have to make this quick because Divya has to get back to organizing her nudes using the Dewey Decimal System. Divya tells me that she slept with a lot of white guys who treat her badly and only use her for sex. Yet another example of an Indian person taking my job. What's next? Are you gonna get herpes and HPV?
I never said any of those things, just so you know. All right, keep it going for Goldilocks if she broke into the bear's home and then called the cops on them. Sarah always dresses so nice. Yeah, a lot of people describe her look as teeth forward. Yeah. Yeah, if you've been wondering what the tooth fairy does with teeth, Sarah's been hoarding them in her mouth. Yeah, I too am surprised to find out that horses have a tooth fairy.
All right, don't you guys like worship farm animals? Like, come on now. Bow down, bitch. Divya is very successful. She used to work at Microsoft. And it's funny because micro and soft are how penises usually are when they're around Divya. Guys sometimes try and put in just the tip, but she's like, hey, in my culture, we don't really tip.
All right, thank you, Icky Glazer. Let me... sorry, these aren't notes. This is just a life-size replica of Sarah's teeth. Hey guys, remember how Sarah has herpes? You know, now people with herpes can actually live long lives, so that's a shame. Honestly, Sarah has so many raised bumps down there that blind guys finger her just for the light reading. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Feels like the worst of times.
There's a blind guy coming up after this, so you'll all see in a little bit. So Divya told me she doesn't watch porn, but she's read the entire Kama Sutra. But look at her. Of course, this bitch thinks the book was better than the movie. Divya, I mean, I can say a lot of things about her, but I think that she is beautiful. I can't call her ugly. She's beautiful. She's like if they did bottle service at the Apple store.
All right, we do have to wrap this up. Sarah's got to get back to sabotaging other women's bikes at SoulCycle. Let's see. Yeah, one more time. Can we give it up for Elsa if the only thing frozen were her eggs? Let it go. Let it go is what the clinic says every time Sarah wants to freeze her eggs for another year.
Keep it going for these two, man. Sarah Barnitt, Divya Gunasekaran. Outstanding battle. One more time. All right. Known this guy for a long time. He's been on Comedy Central a couple times. Mike Recine, what do you think about this battle?
I'm a big fan of Sarah. I think her hair looks great. I would love to send her lots of money from the checking account that I share with my wife. And it's hard to be white when you battle someone who's POC, you know? It's tough. It's an uphill battle. But
Why is that, Mike?
because you're automatically like the villain, you know?
I mean, that tracks in real life as well.
But
So.
I thought that was really like fantastic stuff from Divya. The Dunkin' Donuts rebuttal that made me laugh out loud. I don't know if that was planned or what, but yeah, Divya was great. I'm gonna vote for her.
I like that. Michael's like, normally I like white people. He's like, but man, that's how bad it was. All right, Jacob, what'd you think about this battle?
Yeah, this was fun. I felt like I was watching like a super heated book club argument, but I guess I feel like Sarah's so woke she calls her herpes they peas, but anyway, no, you both had super great jokes, but I liked the spread joke a lot, so I guess I would go with Divya.
Whoa! All right. Who do you like in this this DEI version of Hitler and Gandhi in the 90s?
God damn, they both hated black people, so everybody loses. Fuck these bitches. No, I'm playing. It was a great battle. Shout out to the ladies. But yeah, I'm also gonna go with Divya. Shout out to Divya. You know, she already got it, but let's seal the deal. 3 for 3. She did great. Everybody did great, but Divya took it for sure.
Divya took this one. Folks, keep it going for Miss Divya Gunasekaran! And that's Sarah Barnitt. Keep all that energy going. Come on now. Battle. All right, 2 battles left, and this one's exciting. We had to wait a little bit just so we can get that raised bumps joke out of the way. This man coming to the stage right now is blind. He could see at one time, but drug use affected that. Make it loud for Mr. Brandon Lott. Yes. And his assistant / sister, Mickey. Make it loud for the Lotts, everybody. There's a lot of obstacles here. I'm sorry about that, Brandon. It's like real life. A lot of obstacles. You look outstanding, by the way.
Thank you.
He's in a suit, everybody. Let him know that he's in a suit. Happy bars are like, he's not in a suit. All right. Brandon, you're battling Devin Bramble. He's coming up here. He's also in a suit. Why Devin?
Well, because this guy has like a really good self-esteem, and that makes no sense to me. So I'm here to right an injustice.
You are dressed like a lawyer. You really are. Yeah. Like Daredevil, actually. All right. This is crazy because he can't even see this guy, and he can already tell. Make it loud. Devin Bramble. Yeah. Yes.
What's poppin'?
What up, D?
Feeling good.
DB, keep it going for Devin Bramble.
Yeah. All right, give me something. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I told these people to clap that he had a suit on, and then I said, make it loud. Make it loud for Grimace, and you guys were like, no. We're Hamburglar people. Fuck you. All right. Why are you trying to go to hell?
I'm tired of blind people getting all the disability money, so...
That's right. Take it back for diabetes and heart disease.
That's what, we're taking it back.
My man.
Taking back our funding.
Hell yeah. They lose eyes, we lose feet. We're getting you back this time. All right, let's get into it. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
You got this? Guys, this is Brandon Lott versus Devin Bramble. What do we do?
Battle.
Let's roast!
So I came here to get Steve Harvey's suit back. But I realize that's pointless because you didn't just rob the man, you killed him and ate him whole. Kind of screwed.
Guys, I'm just happy to be battling someone who also can't see his own dick. The saddest part about Brandon being blind is that he doesn't know he looks like a pedophile. He actually got glaucoma at 22, so he's like Benjamin Button if the women he dates got younger and younger.
Shit, man. Dude, you fat dandy. You look like Tom Wolf's down all his meals. And if somebody might not get that reference, you fat fancy fuck, you look like James Brownies for every meal. Your whole vibe is just every meal.
Give it up for Stone Cold Stevie Wonder, everybody. You might know him from his favorite catchphrase, I can't see you.
Oh, shit. When Devin was a kid, his mom told him to finish his plate because there are starving children in China. He took that shit to heart and mostly his stomach. But he really does care about those starving kids in China. He has a really big heart. His doctor calls it a enlarged heart. Bro, you got 8 months to live, I'm sorry to tell you.
Brandon told me that since going blind, his second favorite noise is children's laughter, and his first favorite noise is children banging on the door of his basement.
I told you that in confidence. That wasn't about the roast. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Devin here is a big fat bastard who every day dresses like he's going to the prom with his friends. Like, I think like Oompa Loompas are gonna pop up at any time, roll you out of here, and sing us a song about like gluttony.
Brandon was real cool when I told him that I was black, but then I realized everyone that he meets is black, so it's basically no difference. He actually has an Asian ex-wife who stabbed him in the eyes with chopsticks. It's not why he went blind, but he did dim sum.
Gotta give that up, man. That was awesome. Yeah, so Devin's gonna die soon, so let's wrap this up. He was telling me about his bucket list. You know what's on his bucket list is 2 breasts, 4 thighs, 12 wings, side of mashed potatoes, Diet Pepsi.
This is coming from a guy who has to ask ChatGPT to describe titties to him. Brandon was a heroin addict for many years. The hardest part was finding a vein. He actually learned a lot of things in his time of addiction, like don't inject heroin into your eyeballs.
Make that mistake once.
That's fine, right? Yep.
That is how you do it. The show is getting better and better each battle. One more time for Brandon Lott, Devin Bramble. Devin Bramble. Brandon Lott. All right. I'm going to start with Jacob Williams from Wild 'N Out and in the Tonight Show that's now canceled. The Late Show, my bad, brother. All right, who do you like here, Ray Charles or Charles Barkley?
Yeah, you were right. This did remind me of like Daredevil versus Kingpin or something. But when you introduced Devin, I was surprised. I thought he was going to enter from like bursting through the wall and saying, "Oh yeah." But I feel like both of these guys have not seen their dad in a while. But anyway, no, you both had like really awesome jokes. This was very close. I think by a hair, I would give it to Devin.
Oh, okay. All right, Recine, who do you like, Barney the dinosaur or Barney Fife from that show that nobody's seen?
Yeah, who is that?
This is from Mulberry or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's a wordplay thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mike.
It's all right.
Mike, I'm sorry.
No, you kind of threw me for a curveball there. I don't know how to. But I enjoyed this a lot. But I'm gonna vote for Devin.
But why Devin? Why did you like Devin more than Brandon here? That was fun.
I don't know. I guess just overall it was good. My mom's dying. I was texting my family. No. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Devin though.
Listen, man, check out Mike Racine's podcast. He's one of the funniest dudes ever. I'm just a fan of this guy. One more time for Mike, everybody. He's here. He doesn't always come outside. 4 p.m. on a Sunday? Oh, he could be yelling racial slurs at the TV right now, but he chose to be here. Thank you, Mike. All right, Simeon, break this down for us.
I like that you keep asking me when the votes don't count no more.
Simeon, you're black in
you keep
America.
asking me after the shit's already been decided. What the fuck going on in here? This is some bullshit. All right, I want to say this. I'm going to say this. Brandon had a lot of fat jokes, which means that either somebody feeding him information or he touching up on this nigga all the time. And I don't like neither one of those things. So I'm going to give it to Devin. Give it to Devin. Yeah.
Clean sweep. Because he was fed information. Make it loud. Devin Bramble! Guys, keep it going for Brandon Lott. This is fun tonight, man. These are good battles. One more time for Brandon and Devin. Battle! All right, now this is main event time. We waited all afternoon for this one. This is a fun one right here. This is LA's Own versus New York's Best. Who's ready to see it? Well, let's bring the visitor up first. All the way from LA by way of New Orleans. Make it loud for Nasty Nate Welch! Yes. Hell yeah. Now, I can talk about this guy off stage because people have seen this. They know this guy. You guys have almost battled so many times in tournaments or like world championship events. Why did you finally say yes to this?
Like you just said, man, me and Dan's been trying to battle for a while. We just never got matched up, and he's one of the best in the world, dude. So I'm excited to put on a good show for y'all. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dan's over there shaking like Rudy coming out of the fucking the Notre Dame tunnel. All right. Make it loud for New York's finest, Dan Wickes. Yeah. Yes. This is what we play for.
Yeah, I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
You're already turned on. All right. Why are you battling this cat?
Because, yeah, like Nate said, he's the best on the West Coast, I'm best on the East Coast. Let's continue the tradition of Biggie and Tupac.
So you're both going to die after this. Fuck. All right. This is the last battle of the night. 5 jokes. Who's going first?
I'm going to go first.
That's New York. This is LA. Last battle. Battle! Lazarus!
All right, so this is a battle of a bouncer against a bouncer. Seriously, doesn't Nate look like he was checking people's IDs on the way into this country?
Hell yeah, that was a good one. Keep it going for New York legend Derek Jeter. I mean, Dan's clearly got a lot going on. He recently got into meditation, and the only way he's able to calm his mind is by sitting in the damn dryer.
How are you going to make fun of someone else for sitting down? All right, keep it going for Chris Farley Davidson. I've never seen Nate on a motorcycle, but I imagine it looks like a hog on a hog.
Hell yeah, keep it going for this Kill Tony regular viewer. Dan told me he's a vegetarian. The fuck you been eating, jumping beans?
All right, this is a wild one, but this is a battle between a retard and a guy who's retarded.
Which one's which?
You wouldn't know, retard. Anyway, all of Nate's jokes sound like Dr. Seuss rhymes because that's when he stopped reading.
Yeah, keep it going for Dan, man. I think he's the only android with an iPhone. I bet all the pictures of him as a kid are blurry. He's got a picture of himself sitting still on his vision board.
Don't be so mean to machines. They're going to be keeping you alive someday. Yeah, this battle looks like it could have happened in Gotham City. Right? Like, doesn't Nate look like he does my bidding? Like, I'm like, hey, Nate, throw that bucket of toxic waste. And he's like, I was eating that.
Hold on, boss. No. Yeah, that's what you say. That's funny. That was a really good one, man. Keep it going from Don Wiggles. Dan's hilarious, man. Doesn't Dan look like that kid in the neighborhood that always took a bite out of your Nerf football?
And doesn't Nate look like the one who takes a bite out of a pigskin?
Yeah. Doesn't Dan look like he went to the Tylenol you can eat buffet?
And doesn't Nate look like he has CTE? Sorry, I had to kill some time to choose a joke. Okay. Anyway, keep it going for Elmer Fuddruckers. Yeah, Nate drinks protein shakes before he doesn't go to the gym.
One more time, guys. Keep it going for Forrest Jump. So Dan's an Italian from New York. So he spends a lot of time saying, "Hey, I'm walking here."
Yeah, Nate. Okay, we good. All right.
I didn't want that one to stop. Yo, keep that going for Nate Welch from LA. And that's Dan Wickes from New York. That was, man. Woo! Okay, this is a tough one, actually. Let's start with Simeon on this one.
Yeah, finally. I just want to say I love some white on white crime. So this is the vibes for me. I liked it, man. It was good battles, good writing back and forth, good off the cuff retorts. That that little dance I was doing, that shit was really lit. I'm gonna have to give it end of the day, I'm gonna have to give it to my man Nasty Nate, man. I think Nasty Nate took it, but by a hair. You know what I mean? But it was good shit on both ends. Shout out to Nasty Nate. I'm gonna give you my vote.
Yo, that's one for Nate. This is a big one, man. It's number one on the East Coast. This is crazy. A lot of wordplay, a lot of puns, a lot of big fun. What'd you think about this one, Jacob?
Yeah, this was great. I know we have to wrap it up because Dan has to bounce, literally. But I guess, no, yeah, you both had amazing jokes. I couldn't tell if it was like a roast battle or a contest to see who was less fuckable. But yeah, it was super close. No, I think by just a hair, I would also give it to Nate as well.
Whoa! Mike Recine, you look like both these guys.
Thanks. I think that's a compliment.
It was.
Dan Wickes, maybe he's born with it, maybe it's the vaccine. And it was really good. I think I like Dan's jokes, but I think in terms of audience reaction, Nate might have edged him out a little bit. So I'm gonna vote for Nate.
Woo! Clean sweep. The visitor, Nasty Nate Welch wins! Hug each other. And keep it going for Dan Wickes, everybody. We couldn't do this without my guy. Yo, this was fun. That's Simeon Goodson. That's Jacob Williams. That's Mike Recine. Follow those guys. Follow those guys on social media. Follow them out to their cars. Whatever you got to do, just make sure you get to know those guys. And keep it going for all the battlers you saw. Michael Agunbiade, Ilya LASKIN, Sarah Barnitt, Divya Gunasekaran, Devin Bramble, Brandon Lott, Dan Wickes, Nasty Nate Welch. Tip your wait staff. We love you, Comedy Cellar. Thank you guys for letting us be here.